Pakistan is a young country. With the average age of only 22 years, it is full of potential for ingenuity and enterprise. A rich culture of indigenous art and craftsmanship and traditional values that prioritize social welfare make Pakistan the perfect petri dish to pilot an innovative program like DICE.
Pakistan currently faces a jobs challenge, and the economy is passing through a low growth equilibrium at the moment. Now, within this low growth period, a key priority for the government is that how can it sort of reduce or minimize the job losses and underemployment or unemployment can be addressed, at least for the poorest of the poor segment in the society. We believe that this is where social and creative enterprises can help the government's objective.
The British Council in Pakistan has been working in the social enterprise and the creative enterprise space for some time now. In particular, in social enterprise, we've done a lot of research in the past 4 years, and through that research, we saw that there is a lot of opportunity in investing in capacities of young people who want to bring about change through enterprises, through businesses. Also an opportunity to work with policymakers to create an enabling environment that can support social enterprises in the country. And so DICE in that sense was a kind of a natural progression, natural evolution.
DICE is a global program working at 3 different levels: individual, institutional, and systemic. The rationale behind working on 3 different levels is to take an integrated, holistic approach for social and creative enterprise sectors to prosper, not just through individual capacity building, but also through the creation of an enabling environment. The systemic strand works with government and policymakers to achieve this.
The overarching policy objective here is how can we aim to reduce regulatory burden on social and creative entrepreneurs in Pakistan. So we are helping the government to think through how they can ease the life of social and creative entrepreneurs by helping reduce the overall regulatory burden. Now, one of the innovative approaches which we are trying to test in the DICE program is to learn from countries who have made an effort to bring about a formal law at national level on streamlining ways through which the social enterprises do business.
Collaboration and innovation are at the heart of the DICE institutional strands work. Organizations in Pakistan that are already helping social and creative enterprises grow are invited to partner with similar entities from the United Kingdom. Together, they develop solutions and products that raise the capacity of social and creative entrepreneurs and help them maximize their potential.
There were a ton of things that we could have done with the collaboration grant, but obviously it had to have a technology component that our partners, Mad Lab, were really comfortable in, as well as they were really, they excelled in that. So we built a system that involved their best expertise as well as our on-ground best expertise, and then combine them in creating the entire DICE experience.
It's been immensely beneficial for us as an organization. And the other thing to add as well is that working in the way that we have done and the way that DICE as a program has been set up is quite a mature approach. It doesn't expect us to parachute into a different country, but it allows us to share different synergies with each other, which is really, really interesting, because then the organizations then mutually benefit from each other. They play to their best skills and they develop a product that's right for the country in which the work happens. The relationship between Demo and Mad Lab was bi-directional throughout the entire process. We have a lot to learn from each other about how people operate, about the country, about fact finding, about our audiences. So the flow from day one was always backwards and forwards. We learned a lot about how organisations work in Pakistan. We learned about how to deliver on the ground. I hope that we helped demo as well with some of their organisational development too.
So under the individual stand, British Council is running a program called DICE Fellowship Program. It's an opportunity for British Council to reach out to the social and creative entrepreneurs individually, not only in the Tier 1 cities but also in the Tier 2 cities. So it's basically a 6 months long fellowship program which actually gives an opportunity to the social and creative enterprise leaders to learn how to scale and to sustain their own organization. So with the help of this program, we actually provide them the capacity building support, networking support and mentoring support throughout 6 months long fellowship journey. And in this fellowship journey, we actually give them an experiential learning experience. It's not a training program which is going on for 6 months continuously. So they basically come for a couple of days, learn few things from us, and then they go back to their businesses. And with the help of their mentors, they are basically trying to cascade or to implement all those learning which they had from a couple of days into their business, and then they come back.
Different incubation programs and there are centers, लेकिन this is the first incubation program जो social enterprises पे focus कर रहा था और मुझे एक ray of hope मिली जो deaf community को empower करने में और उनके लिए employment opportunities create करने में हमें help करेगा.
During the ongoing pilot phase, DICE has brought together businesses, entrepreneurs, support organizations, and policymakers to grow the social and creative enterprise sector. While the program has just begun to scratch the surface, early results signal a promising future for Pakistan.